All right, it's rolling. So tell us, just go. You know, hey, I'm.
Go this way.
All right.
Right, left, right.
I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. Then we'll start the questions. Let's do it. I'm recording.
I'm Chase, and I graduated. High school, at least.
I'm Josiah, and I like trains.
I'm Zach. I'm the showrunner of a group. I'm going to be a senior this year.
I'm Zaire Worthy, and I am going to be a senior this year.
You're all going to be seniors this year.
All right, seniors and graduate, please tell us, how was your COVID-19 experience? Just briefly, too, so don't...
So much fun. I get to sit home and play video games all day.
I like sleep.
Got grounded at the end of it.
Like, you guys, you slept a lot?
Yeah, a lot of sleep.
Okay, and then what did you do?
I got a lot of sleep, but I got to get out a little bit. My parents let me out a little bit, but for the most part, I mean, we had schoolwork, and I played a lot of video games with friends, especially these kids.
Oh, cool. All right, Zaire, what'd you do?
Man, life's been a dream, let me tell you, man. Getting to sleep, right, playing video games, working on work, and it's easy life.
Man,
SAT
so
prep.
you could do this
Except when
COVID.
you got no money.
You could do this COVID thing for a while. That's what you're trying to say. Like, this COVID
Yes.
could just keep going, right, for you. All right, we're going to go to what really happened, what's going on with the protests. I know that there are a lot of discrepancies. You guys have been best friends for a while, or friends for a while. So there are a lot of stuff out there people are saying. We want your opinion. You're young people. You're fired up. Some of you are out there protesting. Like, some of you are on the front lines out there. You guys are here. Tell me how you feel about what's going on out there, starting with Chase. He's the oldest. Tell me how you feel about that, you know, and I want honest opinion, because that's what matters here, is how you feel and the fact that your feelings are valid, right? And you guys had a discussion with me a few minutes ago, and I just want to hear that. But we're going to put it on view, on blast.
I think some of the protests are kind of stupid because a lot of people are just using it to riot and steal stuff. But a lot of people are doing it for the right reason, but some people are just doing it to steal stuff. A lot of white people are doing it to steal stuff.
Well, yeah, most of the people are doing it for the right reasons, but then there's those
There's
few
the white people over there that are trying to steal stuff. And some black people as well, but
Yeah, it's
there's
black
there's
people.
literally black people trying to stop other people from like rioting and like stealing stuff too. Like there's literally a whole video on this black dude like stopping white people from freaking breaking into a jewelry store and like stealing stuff.
And it's like, I like the whole idea of the protest and, like, what they're doing with it, but, like, I hate, like, the way they're going about it. Like, the way they're doing it is horrible, and it's hurting the community more than it's doing good for the community.
Dude, they protected the Waffle House. The
Zaire,
Waffle House.
talk to me.
You know
Oh,
that?
seriously? Well, I went to one of the Grand Ledge protests about the superintendent. We were having a protest because the superintendent said, well, George Floyd didn't do what he did, he would have died. And I think that's unfair to say because I mean, you never know you could have interchangeable money. But interchangeable money could be real sometimes. And he should have just been arrested, detained, or whatever you guys want to call it. And put in a car, investigated or whatnot. If he didn't do it, oh, I guess good for him. If he did do it, then that sucks. And he should be going to jail for, again, trial and whatnot. But no, they just killed him. You just can't just do that.
Oh yeah, so he got pulled over for the right reason, but shouldn't have been killed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was messed
Like he was
up.
driving under the influence of drugs, so pulled up for the right reason, but the cop went about it the wrong way, and none of the other cops stepped up to help. Neither the paramedic said something, but they didn't take action to do anything. So
Honestly,
The cop didn't listen,
they
and
probably-
he
they
went
probably
about it.
could've.
He went
cops
about it all the wrong
stupid
way.
idiot.
So what do you
Not all
think
cops-
about this policing? What they're not all cops are bad, but what do you think about how the police force feels right now? You know, the whole, you know, get rid of the police, you know, how you guys
Well,
feel about that?
I saw this video on well, my sister showed me this video. It was like they were talking about how they were gonna like change the police system. It's okay. I was
No,
talking-
it's
they were talking
actually
about-
not. Like
Not
you're.
okay.
They
Take it
were,
out when you're talking.
they were talking about how like they were gonna change the police. They were gonna try to like fix the police system because they saying like they did all this. They train these police officers to not do the things that they're doing right now, and it's like this has happened multiple times before, but it's like this is different, and people want to make like I know they're making a huge deal out of it, but like this happens all the time.
And it's like, I feel bad for the cops, and like, because, again, like, not all cops are bad, but it's like, those cops have a family. And it's like, there's always going to be those sour apples in a bunch. You're going to have it. It's just how it is. But, like, Not all cops should be targeted for the actions of just a few people.
They're segregating the cops and like saying all cops are bad. It's just the same thing as saying all black people are thugs or all white people are like racist or anything like that.
And none of that stuff is true.
Yeah, like, I mean, people crack jokes here and there, but it's all for the fun. It's not for like anything like super like serious. Like
we're
people
good.
crack jokes all the time about it.
Mhm.
They watch
We're
some
good at
black.
I mean, we're fine
Us
with
are a
cracking
good
jokes.
example of it. Like, we mess around all the
Really
time.
good
We tease each
example of
other.
it.
Like he messed around and was like, why? Because I'm black, and then it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. I've heard that, and I have to be like, you have to be out with both of you guys and be like, you guys are at the store. It's not like we're public. We're in public. I can see you guys doing it at home. It's like that's a racist statement. I'm like, what? Did you just say that out loud in Walmart? But what do you think other young kids like you guys should be doing at this time? What's your advice to other people? Because you guys seem to be level-headed. You seem to be in unity, even though you're all of mixed races. You're not from the same place, but you appreciate one another. How are you guys planning to teach that, or what kind of words would you like to say to other kids out there who may not have what you have, or who may not even be being brought up in a community that taught them that everybody's the same? You know, some people have been brought up racist, unfortunately. And some people have been brought up to not like white people and not like this people and not like to Asians. But you guys have had the opportunity to have reasonable parents, and you guys are brought up as friends. What's your advice to those who've not seen what you've experienced or have friends like you do? Are lucky to have the friends you do.
I like. It's like the system says that there's equality, but there's no such thing as equality. It's not a real thing. They just say there is when it's really not.
they treat white people more like higher up than black people. Like there are people who say that like black people should be like stay as slaves, but like that's not what should happen. Like people take things too seriously and like too much to heart, and you should learn to live with other people. Like
Coexist.
And
yeah,
I think kids shouldn't be taking like everything they're learning in school, because some of those things, I'm gonna be honest, some of the things they're teaching in school are completely wrong.
like, a lot of stuff in textbooks are wrong. Like literally,
It's just how you're raised.
the textbooks are literally
It's
written
all
by the
dependent on how
people
you're
that won.
raised, 'cause
You,
people-
you just gotta know the right people to listen
Because
to.
people just don't like all of a sudden be like, oh, I don't like black people or I don't like white people. It's like how you're raised. If you're raised like to not like white people or to not like black people, you're gonna grow up to not like white people or black people. It's just it's all how you're
I
raised.
mean, you say stuff like that all the time, but no one takes it super seriously.
Well, yes,
We know you do.
Like, why? I hate white people for that. It's like, they always be doing that stuff. Like, they do this all the time.
Dude.
I hate white people for doing
Yeah, but
that.
you guys, I've been with you guys for a long time to know that you guys
Yeah,
don't joking.
we know you're
Alright, we're
joking.
gonna-
It's funny. Like,
Because it's
Don't take
obvious.
things to heart.
It's obvious you're not. You're right. You're good white buddies, and you love them to
You
death.
good white buddy.
Good white
Love to
buddy.
see
You
them.
guys are gonna go viral with this video. You say you're good white buddies. Okay, tell me about girls and COVID. What happened with girls and COVID?
Oh my
I feel like some girls are. I feel like more girls are actually liking the quarantine more than guys.
they can add people on Snap and they can link up after quarantine's
That's what
over,
I'm
right, during
saying.
quarantine. Because like, they
Most
can't
of the
go
time,
anywhere.
most of the time, in my opinion, and through experiences,
What
it's
experiences?
a trap.
What experience?
The experiences that you have put me through. It's a trap. Every time. Like when you're
don't
at
talk
our
about
age, it's mostly a trap.
Don't talk about it.
When you're in your 20s or like mid 20s, it's not. I mean, it's not really a trap. Unless
Yeah,
you're,
because
like,
both of you
17 or
you're looking
16,
for a
but, like-
relationship and you're looking for someone to perhaps.
Yeah, but
have
when you're at
long-term-
our age, like
Like
They
girls,
trying to
girls
trap
look
you.
a lot older than what they are. It's
I
so
know,
annoying.
man.
Like a girl can look super young and be super old. Like a lot older than she like they look. But like girls that are super old, they look super freaking young, and it's annoying 'cause you can't freaking tell.
What do you think is the makeup?
Dude, Jason's so mad about this topic. Bro.
Is it the makeup or is it the 9-year-old that try to play?
everything.
It's everything.
They
She
just
played
be
like she was
dressing-
what?
They be dressing too old. They
Man,
put on
yeah.
too much makeup. It's ridiculous. You need to
It just
stop.
looks
Two
old.
styles
Just
of makeup
stop.
per face.
So you,
Go viral.
so
Stop.
you're basically telling these girls they're beautiful just the way they are. They don't
Yes,
need to add
exactly.
anything
Bro,
else.
you
to
don't
it.
need
lie.
makeup.
I
You don't
know.
need
No,
makeup.
listen,
You gotta be
all of you can't talk.
Listen. It's when they lie about their age and then tell you that
Yes.
later on in life. Like,
Bro,
It's like
I
remember how I
stop
told
the
you I
cap.
was like 15 I'm actually like 12. Like,
Girls just like they think it's cool to get with your older guys, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like you girls, like it's not cool, dude.
It's
like,
not cool.
You need to like focus on yourself, take care of yourself, because you guys are amazing. You're beautiful just the way you are. You don't need an older guy to be amazing. Like
I can
you
understand
don't-
older
if you're-
guys, it's worse for the guy than that.
It
perspective.
is.
Because if you're gonna catch a case and then they can like just a false rape accusation, like it screws us over. Honestly,
does.
Like, it,
I don't.
does.
We as males don't mind it if you're like 1 or 2 years younger, but if you're like 4 or 5 years younger and you're
gotta
getting this,
stop.
There-
Come on,
legally-
stop,
listen,
dude.
legally-
stop the cap.
Legally,
Stop the cap.
legally, there's a 5-year age difference to where you can date somebody. So if you're like, let's say like 13 and like I'm almost 18, so I think like 13-year-old, then that's technically legal if I've known them most of my life.
But like it's not gonna happen. Like just
Yeah,
it's not
rarely,
gonna happen.
rarely.
you're setting
1 in a
guys
million.
up
Like
for no reason.
it's like a freshman dating a senior situation. Like
It's
it's
not-
just
it's
not
just
okay.
not-
It's
it's
usually
not
the
cool.
guy. It's just the senior.
It's usually in these type of situations, it's always the guy that gets in trouble
because
Always,
the guy's
all the freshmen go
the
for
guy's
guys.
older.
But at the same time, girls, like, I saw this thing today because I was talking about my friend. But she was telling me, like, guys will, like, they'll never get dress coded. They'll, like, girls will always get dress coded for no matter what they wear. But instead of guys being, like, being taught how to treat girls, girls are being, like, told how they need to take care of their bodies and how they have to be dressed and all this crap, and it's body shaming them because like
Right,
they're
because they
trying
have to
be
look a
confident.
certain way
Yes.
instead of just being themselves. Meanwhile, guys are not told to look anywhere. They tell you to clean up, shave, but you show up as yourself, and you're meeting these women who are not themselves.